Hello, it's your boy, Salisbury Man, and today I'm going to be doing UFC 320 predictions. But first off, say shout out Meguru. He commented on my video recently. He said I'm the future of MMA YouTube and all that stuff like that. But it's not a big deal to me. Like crazy things happen in my life. Like every single day, like on average 12 women try and come to my house and get my number and try and get my contact details and everything and stuff. So yeah, it's just like a little thing which happened in my life, nothing really crazy. But yeah, shout out Meguru and stuff. Been watching Meguru since like 2021 and stuff, and yeah, just keep up the work, I guess, Meguru. But anyway, let's do UFC 320 predictions. Veronica Hardy versus Brogan Walker. Veronica Hardy's hotter, so I hope she wins. Ramiz Bramaj versus Austin Vanderford. I don't know, Austin Vanderford's Paige Van Zan's husband and stuff like that. Maybe if Ramiz Bramaj wins, that means Paige Van Zan's gonna have to create more OnlyFans content to put food on the table. So I guess whoever Ramiz Bramaj, however you say your name, wins the fight. Then Soriano versus Verenikov. One thing about me is that I'm not good at, when I watch the prelims and stuff like that, I actually don't really remember I don't really remember prelim fights as well, so like a lot of the time I just don't even know who's fighting on the prelims. So yeah, I don't know if that makes me casual or not, but I know who's gonna win, hope it's a good fight. Then Patchy Mitch versus Jacob Worklaz. So Patchy Mix lost his last fight against Mario Batista, got outboxed. And Jacob Worklaz is apparently like a new prospect from KSW. He's a grappler and stuff like that. Haven't really seen much of him fight, but I think it's a interesting stylistic matchup. They're both kind of similar. I think it's a really good matchup. But honestly, I don't know who's gonna win, but I hope it's a great fight. Yeah. Macy Chiasson versus Jan Santos. Macy Chiasson, Jesus Christ, 180 centimeters tall versus 168, and then one woman's MMA. It's a big difference. I'm gonna go for Macy Chiasson. Daniel Santos versus Yu Ju Sang. I remember Yu Jang something got the knockout. He got the flash knockout, the ghost punch against that guy. And I don't remember how Daniel Santos fights, because I'm very bad remembering prelim fighters. So I'm gonna go with Yu Ju something. Then Chris Gutierrez versus Farid Bassarat. The Bassarat brothers, the deadliest brothers of all time. When they touch you with that left hand, you're going to sleep. But in all seriousness, I don't really remember how Chris Gutierrez fights, to be honest. And Farid Bassarat is kind of a pipsqueak. So, also Chris Gutierrez is kind of a pipsqueak, so I'm going to have to go with. But I think Farid Bassarat will get it done, just winning grappling exchanges and just landing more shots on the outside, running away. Then Edmund Shabazian versus Andre Muniz. Edmund Shabazian looked good in his last fight, so I'll pick him. Ateba Gautier versus Ozzy Diaz. Ateba Gautier is going to get a round 1 KO. Then Joe Parker versus Abus Magomedov. I think this might be a boring fight because both of these guys can get tentative and not throw much volume, because Abus Magomedov might worry about his cardio, and Joe Parker just doesn't throw anything, especially against his last fight against Calvin Gastelum. So I think this could be either a very boring fight or an entertaining fight, but it'll probably be a more boring fight on the outside. And I think I might give the edge to Abus Magomedov, because I think these guys are going to stand out of range and try and be technical, and if the fight's in a far range, then I think Abus Magomedov can land kicks and stuff, and I'll point him. Then Josh Emmett versus Yusuf Zalal. I'm gonna go with Yusuf Zalal decision. Josh Emmett has been struggling to hit people recently. Against Lerone Murphy, was struggling to land on Lerone. And yeah, against Yusuf Zalal, Calvin Kattar couldn't even touch Yusuf Zalal. So I just think Josh Emmett's gonna have a really hard time trying to catch Yusuf Zalal. Zalal's gonna throw leg kicks, body kicks, jabs and stuff, and just win the fight. It might be boring, but yeah. But if Josh Emmett lands one of Yusuf Zalal, then it's over for Yusuf Zalal. Then Yuri Prochazka versus Khalil Rountree. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Yuri. I don't think Khalil Rountree is that good. I think he's kind of lucky with the matchups he's gotten. That he's going kind of far in the rankings and all that stuff. And I think if Yuri Prochazka starts landing lots of volume and stuff, then Khalil Rountree's going to be at defensive. And then when Khalil Rountree's in a defensive mindset, Yuri Prochazka's just going to be able to land a lot. But also those leg kicks for Khalil Rountree, his leg kicks are very explosive, and Yuri Prochazka just normally tries to eat leg kicks, but maybe Khalil Rountree can land leg kicks and really hurt Yuri Prochazka's legs, but I doubt that's going to happen. I think Yuri Prochazka's going to eat Khalil's shots and just be an absolute marauder. Then Merab versus Corey Sandhagen. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Corey Sandhagen wins, but Merab's going to win this. I think that Corey Sandhagen's mindset of the beakers and test tubes is going to be very beneficial in this matchup, because Corey Sandhagen's probably also passionate about the grappling and stuff, whereas Sean O'Malley really is. And then Corey Sandhagen's probably been studying and developing his ground game a lot to be able to handle Merab. Also with the leg locks threats, which Corey Sandhagen has, I think it could maybe make Merab a little bit more tentative in the grappling exchanges. And on the feet, Corey Sandhagen throw a really good. No, I'm actually gonna change my pick. I'm gonna go with Corey Sandhagen. Fuck it. On the feet, Corey Sandhagen is really good at throwing kicks and stuff like that. And I don't think Corey Sandhagen is gonna really be as scared of the grappling as Sean O'Malley was, and that will be able to open up Corey Sandhagen's striking and stuff. Corey Sandhagen is also really good at fighting on the outside, being an outside fighter and stuff. I know Sean O'Malley was that as well, but except Sean O'Malley was scared of grappling, but I think Corey Sandhagen is going to be less scared of the grappling, and I think Corey Sandhagen is probably confident in his grappling and stuff. He thinks he can handle Rob's grappling. Corey also has very good cardio and stuff like that. So you know what? I'm going to go for Corey Sandhagen decision win. And I think it'll be a close fight. Maybe the Merab gets the decision, but I think it'll be a close fight, and Corey Sandhagen is definitely going to give it the blueprint on being Merab. Then Ankalaev versus Pereira. I'm going to go with Ankalaev. I think even if Alex Pereira tries to be more aggressive this fight, that's going to give more openings for Ankalaev. Ankalaev's already figured him out. One thing which Ankalaev did really well in the last fight against Pereira, he controlled the lead hand of Alex Pereira, and that took away Alex Pereira's left hook and his jab, and then he basically had nothing. But yeah, I think Ankalaev, I don't know if it'll be a KO or not, but yeah, I don't think Alex Pereira will get this one done. And I think if Alex Pereira starts getting cracked and stuff on the chin a few times, I think he's going to give up and he's going to try and make sure he doesn't get KO'd instead of trying to get the win. And yeah, it's your boy Sasper May. I'm out.